Hello friends, I'm Karina Chin with karinascreations.com and I want to welcome you today to my Facebook Live. I'm so excited to share with you how to make this fun background using stamping blends and rubbing alcohol to make a fun little Halloween card using the Clever Cat stamp set. And I also have two more fun cards to share with you today too. So thank you for joining me. I see some people are jumping on, so welcome, welcome. I will get the quick kind of admin stuff done and then we can start stamping and have fun together. So I am Karina Chin from Edmonton, Alberta, and I've been doing this for about 14 years and I have so much fun stamping with my friends. So thank you for joining me. I always mention this first because I always forget. If you know me, I rattle on once I start stamping. So if anybody wants to place an order today and they live in Canada, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net. Whenever you like or share my video or subscribe to my YouTube channel, I enter your name into a draw for either cards or product. It kind of depends, whatever I have to give away. So let's see. I see Susan's here. Hello, Susan. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Dolores. So glad you're here with me today. So I don't know if you guys were here last week, but I was actually on holidays. I had so much fun. And then whoever commented on my video last week, I said I would give away a paper pumpkin kit. Now, I had 10 people, actually 11 people, who entered, well, they commented or liked my video. So I thought I would do a dice game for them and see who's going to win the prize. Now, this has to be able to be picked up from my house or I will ship you something else. And if you live in the States, I'll send you a cue card instead. So I've got my 11 names, and because there's no number 1 with 2 dice, I'm going to start with number 2. So the first name will be number 2. So let's see who's going to win the paper pumpkin kit, and that's last month's paper pumpkin kit. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's see. It is going to be number 4. So that is going to be, so this is going to be 2, 3, 2, 3, 4 is Shannon. So Shannon Andel, you are going to win a paper pumpkin kit. So congratulations. So that is going to be last month, which, you know what? I can't even remember what it is last month. So you can contact me, Shannon, to pick up your prize. I'll set it aside for you. I know that you do live in Edmonton, so that'll be easy to get to you. And then last week, this is what I shared with you, because did you know that if you live in North America, you can actually get your own Hope Box? So if you live in the States, find a US demo. If you are in Canada, you can get this from me. And look how cute it was. So this was inspired by Shelley Gardner, and I love her designs. Of course, she started Stampin' Up. This was my alternative card that I made. And these are some of the cards that I just followed the instructions in the kit and put these together. So I thought that was super cute, super cute. And then of course you get a product, I think it makes 9 cards, and you get a stamp set, a spot, and you get some ribbon. So these are available, and they're available for everybody, I think for 2 weeks, whether you have a paper pumpkin subscription or not. So if that looks fun to you, you can go to my store and order it, or, you know, send me a personal message and I'll help you out. Because sometimes, have you guys tried to order from that store, online store? It's a little tricky, Okay, so let me tell you what's going on with Stampin' Up. So I have a team called Crafting Crew. We get together on the first Friday of the month. This is our project this month. We're going to make a bunch of Halloween tags. The kits are $5 plus $2 for shipping if you're one of my team members. And I just put this on because most of my team members, they're hobbyists. They like to stamp and just buy for themselves and use a 20% discount. So I always offer them a monthly class, and we just stamp and have fun together. And then today, if you have a number, you can sign up for On Stage. Oh, I see Bilkis is here too. Hello, Bilkis. Nice to see you. And On Stage is a fun event that Stampin' Up puts on, and they have stamping demonstrations. You're allowed to order product before anybody else, and I love it because I get my catalog early. So for me, that's huge. So if you have a demo number or a starter kit, That's what I call it. It's a starter kit. You can register today for On Stage. And if you live in Canada and you don't have one and you want to get one, send me a personal message, or again, you can go to this link here and just hit join now. It's $135. Plus you get a free product bundle from a choice of 12 choices from the mini catalog. And I think the best value is the one that's $81.75. Which one is that? I don't even know. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when I go on holidays. I play catch up. So this bundle here, I know for sure you can get free with the starter kit, right? And it's beautiful. I'll have to post some projects. I did a stamp camp the other weekend and I designed, I think, 9 projects with this suite. Maybe that'll be a Facebook Live. If you want that to be a Facebook Live, let me know that you want to see the projects I made because they were pretty fun. Okay, and then October 2nd for World Card Making Day, I'm getting together with 3 of my team members and we are going to host a stamping class from 2 to 4 in the afternoon on October 2nd. And we're each going to do a demo. It's going to be run on Zoom. There are 4 make and takes. We each designed one. And you can either pay $25 to come, or there's a $60 bundle that also gives you a celebration item. So my card is this one. All the cards use the Peaceful Deer suite because, you know, how cute is that? So just simple, cute cards, a bit of a small technique here. Stamping Off, so that's my card. Should actually design the other, make up the other 3 to show you guys, don't you think? Okay, and then on October 16th, I'm already planned for October. Can you believe it, you guys? I'm doing a stamp camp. It's going to be based around this product bundle. So if you don't, you know, love pets, don't worry. I'm doing kind of 2 parts. 4 cards will be based on this bundle. 4 cards will be based on another bundle, and they won't be Christmas themed. Because the paper kind of can go both. It doesn't have to be Christmas, so I thought that would be fun. And then on October 23rd, I have a CNC card class. So we're making 4 cards. And it's Halloween themed, plus you get beverages with that. And you can ask me what that means if you're not sure. Aren't these cute? How cute is that? And we're going to use the crazy cat. So that's why I kind of thought I'll show you more cards that you can make with this today and this fun technique that can be used for any stamp set. And with this one, I highly recommend right now that Celebration is on that you may want to get the fence dies, the sheep dies, because it coordinates with a whole bunch of other stamp sets in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. So I used it here, and the dies are free with a $60 order. And then if you spend $120, you can also get the coordinating sheep stamp set. Hello, Kim. How are you today? Nice to see you. Okay, and then who is in Calgary? If you live in Calgary, I am coming to the Creative Scrapbooker magazine event. That's in a community hall, and I have a booth with my friend Donna. So come on down and say hi to us. And that is going to be on September 10th and 11th. So I think that's next weekend. So I better get some stuff ready for that. That's coming up soon. And I think that's all I had to announce for upcoming classes. Of course, I have my monthly card class, so I'm prepping tonight for that. And it's always free with it's $20 or free with a minimum $35 order. And we do a fancy fold. We usually do a technique, an easy card, and then just a fun card. So I will be designing that tonight. And I have an optional club that runs with that as well. So we share hostess benefits and giveaways and stuff. It's just lots of fun. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to mention. So let's get stamping because you may want to see how to make this card. So first of all, I am using the Clever Cat stamp set. It's only $23, and it doesn't have to be just Halloween. I actually have a 6 project PDF tutorial done up based on this stamp set. So anybody who orders $60 worth of stuff, I'm just going to give you this tutorial because hopefully you'll order the Clever Cat stamp set in your $60 order. But I'm just going to give it to you as a thank you gift. I did it with my friend Candy Rattray in the States, and this is one of the projects that we did. So, you know, it's a cute little holder just for treats. Kind of looks like a little purse. And then the other card, one of the other cards we did is this one. This one's just nice and Halloween-y, super cute, right? And then too, if anybody orders a $100 order, you will get the Brush Metallic Adhesive Back Dots from me. So I think I'll have this ongoing because I've been using these on everything. Except the Clever Cats, right? I don't really need that. Okay, so this is the second card, but let's do this one first. So you want to get a card base. And I've pre-done some of this just to save some time. But to do this technique, you need to get vellum cardstock. And the Stampin' Up! Vellum cardstock, it's special. So don't buy cardstock from Michael's or one of those stores, vellum cardstock, and think it's going to work the same. I will guarantee it will not. It's thicker. It holds up to a bunch of techniques. You can emboss with it with embossing folders. It is amazing. Oh, and I see Sharon's here too. Hello, Sharon. Hello. And then, so I cut this to 3 3/4 by 5, and then you also need a piece of basic white cardstock cut at exactly the same size, because that'll make it pop. Okay, and then I made a frame already, just to save time, with the rectangle stitch dies that we sell from Stampin' Up, and then I just did some pieces for you. I won't put together the whole card, but I will show you this part. Okay, the next thing you need to do is get a little cup, and you're going to put rubbing alcohol in here. Now, it has to be 99% proof or 97% or higher, or the technique won't work. Okay, and then the next thing we need to do is you need to get out some Stampin' Write markers. And I'm just looking, I actually should have a piece of scrap paper. So, let's see what this is from. This is my embossing scrap paper. Yeah, this is from the Pets class. Anyway, we'll use that. I know it doesn't look pretty. I do apologize. But I think you'll be with me. You'll be so excited when you see this technique. Okay, and then we're going to just scribble. So I like to start with the lightest color first. So I have dark fresh freesia, light rich raspberry, and dark blackberry bliss. Why did I choose these? I don't know. I thought this looked kind of spooky for Halloween. And really, you're just going to color in little blobs all over your vellum cardstock. Use the side of your Stampin' Write marker because we don't want to ruin the tip. And then I'll go with the next darkest color, which I think this is raspberry, and you want to go right off the paper. Let's go in here. Add some color here, and you're going to end up coloring the whole piece of vellum. And I'll show you where the magic happens. And you don't have to use 3 colors. I just kind of like the color variation. And every time you do this technique, it's going to look different every single time. We actually did this technique in my virtual card class with the I think it was not Seascapes. What's that shell stamp set? You guys probably know what the shell stamp set is, right? Yeah, Gail, did you like that? Gail, you're in my virtual card class. So if you guys are looking for a card class to join and you live in Canada, I ship anywhere in Canada, and you are welcome to join us. And then what happens is after you've been in the group for 6 times, you get a $25 shopping voucher as a thank you gift from me. And we make 3 cards at that class. And what did we make? Oh, I got them right here. We just did them Sunday. That was 2 days ago. This was a technique we did stamping with fun foam. See, it has got, look, it's got glitter paper behind it. Isn't that pretty? And then we made an easy stair step card. And then this was the 3rd card that we did. So I usually try to base it around 3 or 4 ink colors and 1 stamp set. And that's always the 4th Saturday of the month. Okay, what do you think? Do you like this? Or does this look like a hot mess? Yeah, so Gail knows how to do this. Joy, hello Joy, you know how to do this as well. This will be a good reminder because I went to go do this and I had to think, did I use vellum? Did I use white? What did I do? Okay, so I like to drop my alcohol on my lightest color first. And can you see how it's starting to make kind of circles? If you just drop it, that's kind of what it does. Which was okay, but I really did not want that for my witchy sky, because that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'll show you what I did for my virtual class, and then I'll show you how I changed it a bit. Okay, so what it does is the alcohol gets the ink to move on your vellum. right? Because vellum is very porous. Now, I could leave it like that, but I wanted more of a witchy sky, so I actually blended it out. And you got to do this very carefully. I kind of made some swirls. Does it look like kind of scary clouds? You know, we got a good storm brewing. And every time you do it, it's going to be a little different. And then just clean off this. I'm using an old aqua painter. I always have a couple of these laying around for all my techniques. And then you could, technically you're supposed to tape this down, but you know, I'm too lazy. So I'm just going to take my heat gun and dry this quick. Can you see it moves around even more? Like, how fun is this technique? I love this. And like I said, if you're looking for a fun night out, you got to come to the CNC card class in October. It's open to everybody. It doesn't matter if you stamp with me normally, if you're not on my team, it doesn't matter. On October 23rd, it is open to everybody, and it's just lots of fun. And it's not really about the stamping, it's more about just the friendships and getting together and hanging out and doing it virtually where it's safe and we can do that. Okay, now see how this doesn't look like much, right? We got to back that on some white paper because then you can really see the clouds. And I'm just putting a little bit of, I was going to use my seal, but it's kind of wide. So I'm going to use this. I got to move that alcohol out of the way. Okay, we're going to put a really thin layer on here. And it is really dark in Edmonton today. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys my shoebox swaps from the weekend too. But you know, that might have to be a whole other video. So we got to go to Backstage on the weekend, which is an event Stampin' Up! Puts on for leaders. So you have to be a silver elite level. So you have to have, how many on your team? I think 5 or 6, and one has to be a silver, and then you have to have sales of, I think, $9,600, something like that. Anyway, it was super fun, and I had booked a place to stay with 7 other Stampin' Up! Demonstrator friends, except I ended up going to Vancouver, so I missed most of it, but they were so kind to make up all my pillow gifts for me. And so I still have to open them. Maybe that'll have to be a special video. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you like so far? Is that not the coolest technique? What do you think? I wonder if blue would work, blues and greens. I don't know. I think it looks like there is a storm brewing here. But I think this could be a birthday card too, right? My tail says it's twitching hour. Happy birthday to you. Have a cocktail. I don't know. What do you think? I don't do a lot of Halloween cards, but this would even make a cute Halloween invite to a party would be kind of fun. Okay, and that's basically how I made the card. And then I've got my inside. So all I did was kind of, fussy cut these out, and I embossed it because can you see how it makes the cat shiny? Do you like it? It's pretty, hey? So I don't think you need to see me do this, but I embossed this. This is fresh freesia cardstock, rich razzleberry ink, and then I embossed the cat. So if you're new to stamping and don't know how to emboss, contact me and I will send you a video where I'll show you how to do it. Now, I was going to do this really quick. What happened to Clever Cats? Let's see. This will be, oh, wait a goat. That's going to be another funny card. I ran out of time stamping today, though. What should we put? I think we need a black hat on the inside of the card. Or do we need a broom? I think I'll just do a hat. So let's get out a block quickly. And then I want to show you the next card. Notice this cute little ribbon. That is a black and white checked ribbon. And let's put this here. And you can actually color it with a stamping blend just by running it over and letting it dry. And that's how I got my pumpkin pie color of my ribbon. And I love that because then it coordinates with pretty much any project you want. See? So we'll just pretend this is in here. And then you have a cute little witchy Halloween card. So 2 Halloween cards here. So we'll just set that aside for now. And then I thought, can this stamp set be used to make a Christmas card? So I've gone ahead and pre-punched everything for you guys just because I thought it would save a bit of time. Okay, so the first thing I want to mention is there is a super cool product suite called Whimsy and Wonder in the annual catalog. Now this paper could be sold out. It might be on back order, or maybe it's the ribbon. Anyway, I could probably buy 5 packs of this paper. I just love it. Like, look how beautiful that is. And then the stamp set and the dies are super fun too. So this is a whole product suite, which, you know, could be a whole other class. And if you want to see where the product suites are, you just go to the catalog, you know, and it kind of, all the product suites are at the front. So you can go to page 24 and you take a look and you go, oh my gosh, Whimsy and Wonder, I need the whole product suite for $109.25, right? So if you ordered that, you would then get all the PDFs to make the Clever Cat cards, which would be kind of fun, but I just think that's super cute. And then you would get a level 1 celebration item. So I recommend the Fence the Sheep dies to go with that. And so I've pre-cut these already, but look how fun this is. It kind of reminds me of, did anybody watch the Dr. Seuss movies? That's kind of what this reminds me of. Okay, so this is the Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper. And I'm going to make a fun little Christmas card with it. Now, this is inspired by something I saw on Pinterest. Don't ask me where I saw it, but sometimes that's what I do. I go for inspiration, but the thing is I never save them, so I never remember exactly what it looks like. But I just thought, hey, that's kind of fun. And then we'll make a card. So let's just put our card base down. And this color is Polished Pink. I absolutely love this new color. It is an in color, and it coordinates really nicely with this mint macaroon paper. Super cute. Now, when I die cut, I think this was a bit of a boo-boo here, because if I would do this again, I would use our Stampin' Up! Adhesive sheets, because it turns these into stickers. Because look at, this is a little tricky. Now, I use liquid glue all the time, so you got to be really careful. Barely squeezing it. And it's pretty sticky, but okay, now let's see if I can get this on here. Let's line up the top. Oh, scary, especially doing it live. Oh, who's giving me a like? Thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I appreciate that. Okay, I think it has to be centered more. This is why I like liquid glue, because it gives me wiggle room, right? Okay, what do you think? Isn't that super cute? Okay, so now that that is on there, let's put this down here. Okay, we're going to set this off to the side. And I have pre-cut out some presents. And the presents came from the Designer Series paper. But then after, I was thinking, oh my gosh, look at this. There's presents in here. So I could make the same kind of card with this stamp set too. And the dies. So that's really fun. So what do you think? Let's go like this. Now, I think I'll just pop them up with Stampin' Dimensionals. So do I have Stampin' Dimensionals? Yes. Oh, look, I got a brand new sheet. Now you want to take your pick tool, right? Because you can, this is a Stampin' Dimensional Picker-Upper. What do you think of that name? Pretty good? I think it's kind of fun. But I love the fact that you can flick off these little backings, because these things seriously end up everywhere. In my pajamas, I had one in my hair. The other day, it was kind of funny. It always makes me laugh. That would actually be a great post on Facebook. Where is the strangest place that you have found Stampin' Dimensionals? Okay, we're going to put this here, and this here. And then we have our crazy little cat, which I've already pre-stamped and cut out. And he's in a box. Right, so here he is looking in the box, and then I did a paper piercing technique. So all that means is that I stamped my cat on polished pink paper and punched it out. And it's called paper piercing because then you can get different colors on a stamped image. And it's not very hard. I highly recommend, if you need some scissors, these scissors are amazing from Stampin' Up. They were on back order though. That's how fantastic they are. Okay, so now we have the cute little clever cat rooting through the Christmas presents. He's being very naughty, a very naughty kitty, peeking at all the presents. And then I have pre-stamped this. This is Very Merry. And I got the dies from here. So again, this is a bundle. So it's got this die shape. It's got the presents, you know, nice little sentiment. Look at this. Santa Paws is coming to town. How cute is that? I don't know, super cute. Anyway, I really haven't played with that yet. And let's use I had to use my, what is this, Stampin' Seal Plus? Because I ran out of Stampin' Seal. I know, I can't believe it. This is a beautiful ribbon that coordinates with that Whimsy and Wonder set. And it was sold out, or not sold out, sorry, it was on back order. And just an FYI, Stampin' Up! Let us know in the leadership event the other day that we could be going into back order situations. So if there's something that you've been wanting to get, I would get it sooner than later. I was actually going to run a Whimsy and Wonder class in October, but I'm kind of afraid it's going to be sold out. But who knows? Okay, so what do you think of that, you guys? So that is my Christmas card alternative for the Clever Cats class. So you can make this card, and you can make this card, and you can make this card with it, and then you can do the fun treat holder. Plus I have another design plus 3 other projects that are also PDF tutorials for the Clever Cats. So if you like this, you can place an order through my store. This is the hostess code right here, and we use the hostess code because it links all the small little orders together. And that way I can get hostess benefits for door prizes. And I am placing an order today. If anybody wants anything, just let me know. And if you can like or share my video and subscribe to YouTube, I would so appreciate that. I'm still trying to get to my 1,000 followers. I think I'm at 852, so I am getting there. And if you do subscribe to my YouTube channel, I think I'm going to have a draw for that. I'll get ready for that next week, and I think we'll have to do countdown to 1,000 followers. Door prize or something. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that'd be so fun. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, girls. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have an amazing crafty day. Bye.